Hi, this is Seona from St Ives Wellness. We're down here on 2 Church Passage, next to the Snug and next to Guino, the beauty place. I have been practicing as a chiropractor for about 17 or 18 years now, and in that time I have kind of gone on a journey and discovered that I don't really like doing clicking or cracking. I don't enjoy it, my body doesn't enjoy it, and I've found that I draw clients to me that also don't enjoy going to a chiropractor to have clicking and cracking. It's completely appropriate at the appropriate times for the appropriate people, but not for me, and then not for my clients either. They don't enjoy it. And I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit, and I wanted to give you a little bit of guidance on how I would approach different injuries in the body. And the first one I want to talk about is tennis elbow. So tennis elbow is often, this muscle here has got stressed, and this muscle comes up and over the top. There are more than one muscle in this part of your arm, but I'm just going to, for the reasons of this video, just say that this is a singular muscle. It's a tendon, a big tendon that comes up over the top, and you can see that when the wrist is flexed backwards like this is tight. When it's like this, it's loose. So I can put my fingers in the muscle like this, it's tight. And when you hold it actually straight and level, it's tight on both sides. So the muscles tense because they're in a static contraction. And very often with tennis elbow, this is why I got named tennis elbow, is that tennis players will have that contraction, that static contraction, followed by a bicep curl or a twist through their chest, and they're moving their bodies as well. So the power often comes through the body, and then you get a strain in this actually from a still contraction. So the muscle's not probably going through a lot of physical movement, but there's minor changes at the wrist that are causing this muscle to contract and relax. And what happens is you get like these micro stresses, like a bit like when runners get a problem with their shins. It's the same sort of thing. It's like micro tears and micro pulls, and where the tendon and the muscle meets, often where the junction where you're going to get most of those issues. But why is it that you can play a sport or you can do something for a really long time and it's never bothered you, and now it does? So that's where I like to work, is the why. Why has it happened to you? So I would look at, yes, locally, but I would also look at the wrist, which is this collection of muscles that come up into the tendon. So we'd look wrist, and then wrist joint, your hand joints, how your grip is, like has anything changed in the grip, which is then putting more pressure on this muscle. We'd look at the 2 bones that are in the arm. We also look at the joint on the other side. Often that's your golfer's elbow, but it's used not as much in tennis, but you need it for stability on the other side. So maybe something weakness-wise has happened on this side, and now when this is contracted, there's not enough strength on this side to support the elbow, and now you're getting elbow problems. We'd look at bicep, because the bicep comes down and it attaches below the elbow and up above the shoulder joint, because we're using it a lot to do this. And we'd look at the chest. We'd also look at the nerve impulse coming through the neck, down the arm and into the wrist. And then I'd also make sure that your pelvis was balanced as well. So I look at the whole picture. I don't just look at what is going wrong here. I look at what's going on from here to here. If you'd like to learn anything more, or you want to get in touch, there's lots of ways to get in touch with us in the info below.